If you feel like you're constantly getting distracted and can't focus no matter how hard you try, it's not your fault. So stick around because today I'm going to explain why this happens and give you 5 practical strategies to master distraction and reclaim your focus. If you're new here, I'm Matt. I'm a mental performance coach and a mindset mentor, and I help entrepreneurs, small business owners, and sales professionals master their habits so they get out of their head, out of their own way, and consistently produce great results. If you feel distracted all the time, constantly scrolling Instagram, checking TikTok, or bouncing between tabs, this video is for you. Because the bad news is the game is rigged and the cards are stacked against you. But the good news is you can actually train your brain to focus. But just to be clear, getting distracted is not a moral failure on your part, and it certainly doesn't mean that you lack discipline or self-control. It's simply because your brain and your biology have intentionally been hijacked. Big tech companies have literally spent billions of dollars studying your brain and specifically designed their products to hijack your dopamine reward center. And that's the part of your brain that feels good when you get likes, notifications, or see new and novel content. Every ping, ding, notification, and reminder has been specifically designed and carefully crafted to get you hooked. And it works. Your brain literally craves that next hit of dopamine. So the next time you find yourself endlessly scrolling or bouncing between tabs, don't beat yourself up. That's by design. But here's how you fight back. In his best-selling book, Atomic Habits, author James Clear explains a principle that applies perfectly here. He talks about the importance of increasing friction around bad habits and decreasing friction around good habits. Essentially, design your environment to support your success by making bad habits harder to engage in and good habits more easy, obvious, and accessible. For example, if you find yourself constantly checking your phone instead of doing focused deep work, don't rely on willpower. Apply friction. Put your phone in another room, log out of your social media apps, or use an app blocker during work time. Now there's friction. And if you're trying to build a stronger mindset, make it a part of your environment. Keep a journal on your nightstand, write your affirmations somewhere visible, or set a daily reminder to reflect. Now the habit is always in front of you and not something that you have to try to remember to do. The pattern is simple. Increase friction around bad habits and decrease friction around positive habits. Success is not about trying harder or relying on willpower. It's about specifically designing your environment so that the right actions are the easiest ones to take. Distraction is not your fault. Your brain is being hijacked by algorithms created by billion-dollar companies that have specifically designed them for that purpose. But here are 5 tips for how you can fight back. Number 1, increase friction for distractions. Delete the apps you don't need, turn off notifications, and log out of social media during work hours. Number 2, reduce the friction for positive habits. Keep your workspace clear and uncluttered, and keep your tools for work visible and easy to access. Number 3, use time blocking. Set a timer for 25 to 50 minutes and work on one task at a time. During that time, no phone, no tabs, no multitasking. Number 4, design your environment. Sit somewhere where you won't be interrupted and use apps like Focus or Airplane Mode. And most importantly, number 5, practice consistency and stack small wins. Neuroscience shows that what you repeat, you reinforce. And every time you give into distraction, you're literally training your brain to crave more distraction. But every time you practice focus, you're literally strengthening the neural pathways in your brain that make focus easier in the future. Focus is a skill, and like any skill, the more you practice it, the better you get. And progress is always more important than perfection. So if you're ready to stop losing endless hours to mindless scrolling, remember, distraction is by design, but focus is a skill. And like any skill, the more you practice it, the better it gets.